No, service.
That's going that level. I tell you want a phone madam. I think you want a phone madam.
us with an opening prayer.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for that marks the first year anniversary of our having license, Lord. The second season license, Lord, of the university event. We pray that take over control of the
I'm so I want first scorer, so waiting one first scorer and I will be one star. Why you no good as Hamid come from that side? Waiting one first scorer.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chancellor. We shall now take the national anthem, followed by the Indian anthem. I'm sure we can clap for ourselves. On that very happy note, our resident, purple-driven, and most committed Vice Chancellor, other principal officers, council members, Professor Emeritus, Provost, Deans, Directors, all the student professors here present, senior staff members, union members, representatives of alumni and student unions, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's my sheer joy to welcome all of you to this very heartwarming event, marking the first year of purposeful leadership of our very own Vice Chancellor, Professor Lillian Salami. Before we continue with other items scheduled for this morning, let me quickly introduce to you the very formidable team members who are all the way with their Vice Chancellor carrying out all these very beautiful
leadership principle. Vice Chancellor, I am Gabriel Angel that said, I work for Lambda newspaper.
My name is Albert Ojiba. I'm with NC.
The Honorable Gentlemen of the Press, Madam Vice Chancellor with your permission, we shall go to item 4 on the schedule. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, item 4. In the next 15-16 minutes, item 4 captures some achievements of Madam Vice Chancellor, her engagement in the year in focus. In the course of the program, ladies and gentlemen, we shall take a few recognitions. But for now, sight and sounds, pictorial review of achievements. together again. We shall now go to the high point of this ceremony as we invite Madam Vice Chancellor to come to the lectern to present her address of stewardship of first year in office. Clap, 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 clap! The black belt during this period. So I'm now a black belt. So if you want to try me, you are here. Thank you. Our governing council members of our great university here present, principal officers of the University of Benin, our respected professors, deans and directors, our senior members of staff, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I must of course not forget our emeritus professors. I'm so honored that you're here with me. It is utmost pleasure and gratitude to Almighty God that we are gathered here this morning, as I am delighted to give an account of my stewardship 1 year after taking office as the 10th substantive Vice Chancellor of this great university, the Citadel of Learning. It has been a topsy-turvy and historic year following the novel coronavirus, but the grace of God has been sufficient for us. I hope my account will clearly spell out the trajectory for this management transformational plan. When I assumed office on the 2nd of December 2019, I outlined my vision for the university and my 7 pillars aimed at accelerating the institution to greater height as envisaged by our founders. My objective remains steadfast in creating a modern institution that instills knowledge, intellectualism, humanism, creativity, innovation, and pragmatism. I am happy to report that 1 year after, and in spite of the challenges and limitations foisted on us by COVID-19 and other circumstances, we are still on track. As a reminder, my 7 strategic pillars are: 1, to increase funding and sustainable initiatives; 2, to develop environmental values and ethical orientation; 3, to build and enable quality academic programs; 4, to enhance staff and students' welfare and security; 5, to expand and enhance physical, structural development and management initiatives; 6, to increase talent and capital development; and last but not the least, to have a positive impact on our local community. In spite of prevailing operations and financial limitations in the face of the pandemic, we have worked committedly to devise and to deploy alternative means by which we have been able to meet our goals positively in motion. In the last 1 year, we have worked tirelessly to rewrite the narrative of the University of Benin by matching our words with action, even against all odds. That is working the talking. On this note, I'd like to thank our dear distinguished alumni who have passionately listened to our clarion cry for help. They have been very wonderful in their various responses to our call for partnership, to move the university to greater heights. We have also had to rely on the institutional support of the federal government, the Edo State government, and the Tertiary Education Trust Fund TED Fund to ensure that COVID doesn't totally rob us of the enthusiasm to begin the process of leaving lasting legacies in our UniBest. Any visitor to the University of Benin's two campuses of Upawa and Ekenwa will not fail to observe the massive developments at the environment. This is because of our belief that a clean, healthy, and serene environment breeds clean, healthy, and focused people. Please indulge me as I quickly run through some of the major areas where we have made progress to date. Development of infrastructure. We set out to create an ambience of tranquility by which teaching and learning will be most favorable. All the dead and non-productive residential trees were pulled down and fresh ones planted in strategic places. In that regard also, we have embarked on massive beautification of the campuses by undertaking proper landscaping and planting of flowers. Signposts have been erected in appropriate places to direct first-time visitors who daily prowl our campuses. In the area of power supply, the university has a new transformer with a dedicated line to actualize the vision of constant power supply. However, this has been problematic, which has led the federal government to set up an inquiry. We have gone on to light up our campuses by providing floodlights and street lights. This is with a view to ensuring security of lives and property on campuses. We have renovated staff quarters, especially the block of flats at the Uniben Upawa campus and Jalo Close GRA. These buildings were random and had not been maintained appropriately over the past 10 years. Today, these quarters are properly termed small London and more befitting of university staff. In terms of road network, the failed portion of the road from Main Gate to University Microfinance Bank have been rehabilitated. The bus park is being relocated to a more appropriate location so as to create the right environment suitable for a citadel of learning such as University of Benin. In the same vein, all bus stops have enjoyed a facelift. We have stretched our hands of excellence to the University Staff School and the Demonstration Secondary School by renovating blocks of classrooms, refurbishing chairs and desks, providing new ones, which were all at various levels of dilapidation. Our children now learn in clean, well-ordered classrooms and environments. This, no doubt, will help them to imbibe the spirit of orderliness, beauty in their foundation years, and to become high academic achievers. We have also initiated the Donate a Bucket of Paint project, which have successfully driven with the full support of the university's alumni. Through this initiative, hundreds of paint of buckets have been obtained, thus facilitating our renovation efforts. We have begun the repainting of faculty buildings and are quite excited by the feedback we get. These buildings have worn dilapidated looks for so many years. The Senate building, the library, Faculty of Arts, Social Sciences, Management building, the administrative blocks, the glossary blocks, the School of Postgraduate Studies, Exams and Record, as well as other buildings that are still ongoing and still counting. Ekewa has not been left out. 9 blocks of Ekewa have been painted so far. To maintain a clean and healthy environment, management purchased a compactor for refuse collection, an additional tractor and lawnmowers. The rehabilitation and construction of furniture is being carried out with some departments, units, administrative block are all now having new furniture. This includes the Vice Chancellor's office, registry, security, fire service department, bursary, and staff club, which is still ongoing. The library now has a large consignment of books, and the e-library is being rehabilitated to become accessible to all. Computers, photocopiers, and printers have been acquired and are being distributed across campuses. To ensure the comfort of our dear students, this administration in the first month of coming on stream began the remedial renovation of all the students' hostels, which before now were hardly habitable. Lord their smile further on the university when the Edo State government graciously undertook the renovation of the hostels on a massive scale. The state government's intervention was necessitated by the choice of the university as the Games Village for the now postponed National Sports Festival, which was then to have been held in April 2020, but for the COVID pandemic. The state government did not stop at the renovation of our hostels. They promised us only a few days ago to commence immediate laying of asphalt on the road of this campus. I am also most delighted to announce to you that work has started since yesterday on the project. We cannot thank our governor enough, Mr. Godwin Nogegase Obaseki, for his kind gestures towards this university. Just as if that wasn't enough, FEMA came yesterday, they were also going to tire these same roads. And I said to them, we can go to Ekema and do the same thing. So they are already taking measurements as we sit here in Ekema. With the support of TED Fund, several projects have been embarked for the university, some of which are already ongoing, while others have been awarded. These include an international class executive hostel, professorial building expected to house professors, Center for Aquaculture and Food Technology, nephrology center. The fund has also awarded and initiated capacity building of staff members in the area of ICT skills and acquisition. Other projects under my watch include the sustainable procurement, environmental and social standard enhancement from the World Bank, the total renovation of Keystone Hostel by the bank. Other innovations since coming on board that we have introduced include establishment of open communication lines for direct interaction between the Vice Chancellor and students as well as the general public. The See Something, Say Something platform has been truly helpful in our efforts to fill the pulse of our various constituents. The establishment of telemedicine platform to enable provision of healthcare delivery at our doorsteps through the University of Benin Health Services Department and HMO Ultimate Health. We have also acquired 2 lines, telephone lines that are active during work hours and through which inquiries can be made concerning the university activities and staff. This is particularly expedient because of the challenges faced by staff and students who have had their visa applications refused because the embassies were unable to access official lines in order to substantiate claims made by such students or staff. In the area of welfare, the administration under my watch introduced a monthly assessed by every department in the university via accounts domiciled at the University of Benin Microfinance Bank. By this gesture, it is expected that the challenge of petty expenses for the purchase of stationery and allied items, which hitherto hampered the effective operations of the department, will become something of the past. With the current economic outlook and Christmas around, management has painstakingly decided that the tradition of providing Christmas package must be maintained and sustained. With academics, my administration has not accomplished the primary mandate of this university. In a bid to deal with the debt in the number of academic staff, management decided to qualify non-teaching staff in the university into the teaching cadre. I am glad to inform you that we have over 150 qualified staff who are already being initiated into the teaching cadre. Accreditation, which has been postponed till now, will be centralized to ease the burden on departments and faculties. Policies that appear to constitute a clog to the development of the university are either being reversed, de-emphasized, abolished totally, or strengthened. This administration believes in the use of committees to evaluate, formulate, and drive policies and programs. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with the pandemic, the university lived up to its expectation in the various interventionist measures to checkmate the spread of the disease. Responding to the need to curb this challenge, the university researchers came up with problem-solving mechanisms. Various breakthroughs were achieved in the year under review. For example, our team of researchers known as COVID-19 Initiative, headed by Professor Pes Obahiaku, produced a clinical and prototype ventilator, and also produced the now very high in demand automated 3-in-1 hand wash machine. Kudos to that team. Also, our faculties of pharmacy, education, and the Department of Chemistry, with Professor Julius Iyaseye as arrowhead, and the Academic Staff Union of University, ASU, produce various high-quality hand sanitizers and liquid soaps. You have all been just wonderful. You agree with me that the year has been a most challenging one with the COVID-19 menace and the industrial action of our distinguished lecturers. In spite of all that, we have remained focused and determined to make a huge difference in the life of this great institution. The successes recorded so far could not have been achieved alone. I am blessed to have a wonderful, wonderful team of management, faculty, and administrative colleagues who are devoted and dedicated to the ideas of hard work, excellence, resilience, and efficiency. Together, this first year of our tenure has been made worthwhile and applauded by many. Let me state that the period has created also a platform for me to extensively review the working culture of our staff, which without much indulgence is generally very poor. It has also shown the dynamism of humans. I have often and always believed in the vulnerability of humanity. The way around this is the desire to be a good team player. Combining ideas, imbibing multiplicity, of being open and accept diversity. These are crucial in the world of high velocity of change, relevance, and not driven necessarily by your age, or the tenure on the job. As we march forward, I enjoin all of you not to relent, but rather to work with more vigor towards ensuring that we achieve the 7 plunged pillars that I unveiled at my inauguration on the 10th, as the 10th substantive Vice Chancellor this same time last year. As the great novelist Chinua Achebe wrote, it is morning, yet on the creation day. While the journey has begun, it will continue to take strong partnership, commitment, dedication, and high ethical efforts from all staff and students to play their own part. I promise to stay focused, and I ask of you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on the last note, this year has impacted each and every one of us in different yet unforgettable ways. As the year approaches a close, I wish you and your loved ones continued good health and safety. God bless us all. God bless the investor community. God bless the business. And God bless event is beamed live by ICT-CRPU on news.uniben.edu. You can watch it live. It will be recorded as well. When we get home, we can also watch in full. Madam Vice Chancellor, may I crave your indulgence before the next item on the program to take a few recognitions. Please, it is in no particular order, but I must, at this point, recognize the one and only Provost of the College of Medical Sciences, Professor Efosa of Yasu. Welcome, sir. We welcome also Professor Jacob Ehorobo, Chairman Special Projects, VTO. We welcome Professor Emeritus T.O.K. Audu. Welcome, sir. We welcome Professor Emeritus Aro Ofoibu. Welcome, sir. Also welcome is Professor Emeritus. Okay, maybe it's on the way. Welcome, Professor F.E. Okene, Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies. Around that prophetic. Please put your hands together for Professor Okene. We welcome Professor Emeritus Raymond Egayo. Welcome, sir. We welcome also Bishop Professor Vincent Iyawe, former Provost, College of Medical Sciences. We welcome Professor John A. Oboya, former DDC at Maine University. We welcome very specially Professor Emeritus John O. Igene. That is your most welcome. We welcome very specially the Dean of Medicine, Professor Wilson Sado. Welcome, sir. We welcome the Dean of Engineering, Professor J.A. Akpobi. Welcome, sir. We welcome the only female Dean, Professor H.A. Obu, School of Basic Medical Sciences. We welcome also the former Deputy Vice Chancellor of Kema Campus, who is now the Director of Quality Assurance, Professor Joel Abulaba. We welcome the Chairman of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Professor Omorigi. Welcome, sir. We welcome the Director of Part-Time Studies, Professor Ikobunre Irafona. Welcome, sir. Welcome the Acting Director of Alumni Relations, Dr. Stephen Obeki. Welcome. Welcome the number one student, the Dean of Students, Professor Patrick Minadua. We welcome all deans, all directors, all professors. You are all very special. Please join me as I welcome the representative of SANU. If you are here, please stand for recognition. The chairman, the invited guests. Thank you, sir. Welcome also the chairman of the NAAT. If you are here, please stand for recognition. Thank you, sir. Welcome also the chairman of NASU. If you are here, stand for recognition, please. Thank you, sir. Also welcome is the president of the FUG. If you are here, Comrade Lieutenant, stand for recognition. Thank you very much. Madam Vice Chancellor, I'm told that the Center of Entrepreneurial Development has a cake to present. You want to present it here or at the cocktail? Cocktail, all right. That's fine. Madam Vice Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, expectedly, in an event like this, some people may want to say one or two things in reaction to Madam Vice Chancellor's address and in perception of the various beautiful works that they are seeing on campus. Now is the time to do that. We will just take a few of goodwill remarks. Please, if you want to, indicate by raising your hand. Stanley, Frank, get microphones. Please, very brief remarks. We'll take about 6.
The only and able Vice Chancellor of University of Benin. Members, in fact, I don't have more to say, it's a few minutes, but simply to say that I've been in this university for 30-something years, and I've seen Vice Chancellor is one of the best. One is her kindness, her civility, and her beauty. Congratulate you and congratulate University of Benin to have a person like Madam Vice Chancellor. Thank you very much.
Professor Freddie Agore, Head of the Department of Physiology. I want to congratulate our amiable and firm Vice Chancellor on the 1-year achievement in office. Truly speaking, and sincerely, if we can replicate this work that the Vice Chancellor, the achievement 1 year, replicate in different parts of the country, I think the country will be a different result better. She has transformed the university beyond our imaginations. And the achievement over the last 1 year, to me, I can say it's an achievement of about 4 years, honestly speaking, without missing well. So congratulations, man. I pray that the next 4 years, if what has happened in the past 1 year is replicated in the next 4 years, then what we see of Uniben will be best imagined. It's going to be a wonderful, it's going to be a little, small London, first-class university, one of the best universities in the world, over. Congratulations, man.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and my colleagues. I want to personally appreciate God for your behalf and say big congratulations to you, ma'am. One thing that has struck me is your leadership by example. The way we start meetings here, it should be. On the dot of 11, we started this meeting. That has not been the case in this place. We don't wait for some 30 minutes, 1 hour for commencement of this. This is indeed leadership by example. And I pray, the Lord to bless you and increase you, will give you wisdom and knowledge to lead this university to greater heights in Jesus' name. God bless.
Madam Vice Chancellor, I stand to congratulate you for a wonderful 1 year. Many of us, especially the first set of this university last year, we were wondering, are we going to celebrate our 50 years of existence in an environment then it was not presentable? All of us, all over the country, we were wondering, knowing that God had prepared you especially to make some of us very happy. We are glad today that the University of Benin is blessed with your appointment. We thank God for what you have done, turning our university into the University of Beauty. And not just that, showing focus. The University of Benin is going somewhere. I want to congratulate you on behalf of all of us, and all those who love good things. I want to congratulate you and wish you well. And the years ahead, what we are seeing now will be small compared to what is coming. That is our prayer for you. God will give you a long life, the wisdom, and the ability to stand rugged even when people don't like what they are doing. That's our prayer for you in Jesus' name.
Madam Vice Chancellor, distinguished audience, I want to join the speakers to congratulate you and all of us in this great university for the significant transformation that we have witnessed and that we will still continue to witness in this university. I know we have not seen anything yet, because I know you are moving. I know you move from one place to another to discuss with people that matters in this country. I know you have been discussing with donor agencies to ensure that this university is taken to the next level. By 12 months' time, what you have told us today will just be a little from what we are going to witness by the grace of God. Madam Vice Chancellor, I've not had the opportunity of saying this openly, and I will say it for the first time. In October 2017, I was in a church where a revelation came that, revelation could come in a way that the man of God will say it in, for example, in a garden of Africans, and you say, there is one person here that has malaria. That is just a kind of just revelation. But that day, the man of God said, those of you in this church, look, this is your next Vice Chancellor. He didn't just say there is somebody here. He mentioned your name and declared that This is the next visit of University of Benin. In 2017, October. And in October 2019, what happened? Exactly the month of October 2019, what happened? You were pronounced as the 10th Vice Chancellor of this great university. This is divine. This is divine. That is why I said that we have not seen anything. All we need to continue to pray for is divine strength, good health, wisdom to take this university to the next level. So shall it be by the grace of God Almighty. Congratulations, man.
Madam Vice Chancellor, a lot has been said about you. I must not get away or not utilize the opportunity, otherwise the butterflies in my heart will continue to flutter. We are happy with you. Many people are happy with you. I came into the campus after the COVID break, and I thought I lost my way. Everywhere was clean and sparkling. And I said to the driver, it looks like we're in the wrong place. Then I looked forward and I saw the hall. I said, no, this is Uniben. Oh my God, we are happy. And I went to a German campus, there was light. Since we came into this room, we know the experience we have had. This light would have gone off like several times. I had to change like 4 times considering what would happen. But look at light. It has not blinked. And so, I can't talk too much, otherwise I need 2 hours. So I'll take a few seconds to say, where you walk, cool gills shall fan the glade. Trees where you sit shall crowd into our shade. Trees where you sit shall crowd into our shade. You will have a cool and peaceful tenure. In Jesus' name we pray.
Madam Vice Chancellor, man, I don't like repeating what people have said. All I can say, Madam Vice Chancellor, is that having been part of the history of this great university for 45 years, I stand to say that we are one of the best Vice Chancellors in that university. Your style of administration can be summed up in 3 words: innovation, dynamism, and empathy. Empathy. You communicate. You inform your staff and students what you are doing. You are lucky to have a good PRO. Please, as somebody said, there are many obstacles in winning, but with God on his side, we will triumph. Bravo!
and Madam Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I want to stand on the existing protocol. I know I have a very lightweight. The protocol will operate. I have been in this university, of course, as a young professor. I was pronounced professor in 2014, backdated to 2012. So effectively, I'm 8 years. And I've witnessed quite a number of tenures of vice chancellors. This is the best one I can say to the best of my knowledge. I was just telling my friends here that this is the first time we are hearing a kind of program like this after one day. And it is very unique. Not just that it is very unique. It is unique in the sense that a situation whereby you lead people. You are not just a driver. If you are in a vehicle and the driver is driving recklessly, the prayers of everybody will be, please, God, let me get to the destination on time. But when you have a driver that is focused, everybody will be at peace and everybody will be attentive. When the driver tells you this is where we are, even when you are sleeping, you know your destination. We have seen what we have achieved and prayers have been said. You know, last year when we had a celebration like this at the auditorium, I said one thing then, that God does not make mistakes. Our coming to this world as individuals was not a mistake. Our working in University of Benin was not a mistake. And in the midst of all the people that we contested with, it wasn't a mistake that God chose you to be the vice chancellor. That coupled with your name, Salami, in our own way we call it peace. You are a servant of the peaceful God, and that is why you are appointed. And we have been seeing the peace. I can say with all sense of sincerity, when you were appointed, someone somewhere we were discussing, and the person said, you are going to see a change in that campus. Go and see where Mrs. Salami headed in Akure. The place was completely transformed. We are going to witness the transformation here. And within a year, we are already seeing this transformation. I can say, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the way to the promised land. This is just the beginning of the journey. May we end well. Thank you very much.
Madam Vice Chancellor, Principal Officers of the University. Well, the panel said only 6 people, but I'm sure that if everybody is given the opportunity to speak, they will do so. I just would like to reinforce a saying in Benin, which says, when somebody is pounding well on the mortar, if you begin to tell the person, well done, the person will have more energy to pound. So what the people are saying are not flatters. All we are saying is, well done, well done, well done. Carry on with this spirit. We are praying for you. Like Sopoya said, those of us who were students here and became lecturers almost immediately, we know everything about this university and everything about this campus. We have seen it all. You are in a special class. Pray that God will continue to help you. Have an open door policy, as you have always done, because I know in the past, people could come, very senior members of this community would come, sit in the Vice Chancellor's office, and when they are tired, they cannot see the Vice Chancellor. They will go back or go home. Please have an open door policy. Thank you very much. God bless you.
As a matter of fact, my hands have been sterilized for over 30 minutes. And then the microphone kept going round and round and round. My very distinguished Vice Chancellor, as a matter of fact, I'm still mourning my father, who died about 2.5 weeks ago. But I came here just to show support for about 2 months to this time last year, remember we were all gathered in one room, very tense, and even when you greet some people, they are bad women have told you, if a black woman greets you today, don't answer. The person knows himself. So I got up, of course, and I warmed the hall of the room up, and you remember, cracking jokes, all of us were laughing, as friends, and I really enjoyed it. I'm happy for you, I'm grateful to God for you. I pray for you every day. You need the prayer because it is a very difficult job. Even your brothers, your sisters will abuse you because you are trying to do the right thing, because you are trying to change the status quo. It's not easy. My advice to you is that you just remain focused. Remain focused, and we'll keep praying for you. And we don't even need to say, to be what we call showering praises on, but just telling her you have done this, you can see. We can all see. Even within a few months of your assumption of office, we will see changes. And we are grateful to God for that. As they say, what a woman cannot do, the new one, what a woman cannot do, a man cannot what? Try. So, as I said, remain focused, and you are going to be surrounded by, or you are already surrounded by, concentric rings of psychophants. I mean, archtruth. And they will not let you see beyond those concentric rings, the surrounding. So the onus is on you is to break out of that ring, or those rings, to the grassroots, to the people, individually, poor people, nurses, ASU, cleaners, or individuals, to find out the truth. People who are not singing your praises in your front, to find out the truth. And you will be able to get truth, you will be able to get good criticism that will even make you better. I wish you well in your training.
Madam Vice Chancellor, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, for me, mine is just to say congratulations. Madam Vice Chancellor has approached her job very diligently. For some old men like me, who still crawl at night, anytime I'm driving into the campus at night, for me it's a great joy. Madam, continue to work hard. Thank you.
Uniben. Madam Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, we have received so many complete messages from our alumni in Canada, United States of America, and United Kingdom, and also in Nigeria here. But this message just came to my phone now from the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the University of Benin Alumni Association Worldwide with a specific instruction. Please read it. Madam Vice Chancellor, this is the message from the engineer Ekana, chairman, Board of Trustees, University of Benin Alumni Association Worldwide. Madam Vice Chancellor, the Board of Trustees and members of the University of Benin Alumni Association Worldwide heartily congratulate you on your first year in office. It would be an understatement to say that Madam Vice Chancellor has done very well within these 365 days in office. The alumni will continue to support your administration and the university in the next 4 years of your tenure. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. If we want to listen to all the comments, we'll go on and on and on. Madam Vice Chancellor, other principal officers of our great university, this very wonderful audience, when we leave here, that is after the Uniben anthem and the second stanza of the national anthem, gentlemen of the press, you will remain here, please. You will be refreshed here, while the rest of this wonderful audience will proceed to Capitol. In other words, the Chancellor's Lodge for refreshment. Please, we want everyone to be there. The Vice Chancellor will lead the way and we will all follow. Thank you very much, Madam Vice Chancellor. Please let me quickly inform us the parking order so that we are orderly. As we drive towards Capitol, first come, first served, you park into the Pro-Chancellor's Lodge, that's the first lodge. Others will park as directed by security men along the road. Only the Vice Chancellor and her entourage will proceed straight and drive into the Chancellor's Lodge. Thank you very much.